Hi Brittany, this is a video response to your 5th Fiesta mission aboard the Queen Mary. I live in Australia, in a tiny little city in regional Victoria called Bendigo, and I live about 10 minutes walk away from an abandoned orphanage. Now, some pretty nasty stuff was said to have gone on at that orphanage, so a couple of years ago, when I was stuck in a theatre project with my then boyfriend and a few of his mates, I decided to investigate the place. So, armed with my crappy mobile phone camera and my iron will, I decided to explore. On the 3rd floor of the building, which is supposedly the most haunted, I found 3 intriguing, creepy rooms. The first room had a wire hanging down from the ceiling that some idiot had tied into a noose. Now that doesn't sound that creepy in itself, but when you walk past, with a very dark room and a huge, thick, white noose hanging from the ceiling, it looked pretty screwed up. The second creepy room was located directly across the hall from the noose room. Now, it wasn't exactly that creepy to look at, but once you got inside and actually looked down at the floor, it was blindingly obvious. This room looked like it hadn't been touched by the hands of human beings. The floor was perfect, the wallpaper was perfect, the ceiling and the windows were perfect, except for one little detail. Scattered all over the floor, literally hundreds of them, were these. .38 caliber bullet shells. The third room was the creepiest one of all, and I'm still kicking myself for not taking a proper camera in there that day. The room looked like a bastard offspring between a really dodgy greenhouse and an even dodgier shed. It had a green, corrugated plastic roof, green lino, and it looked like it had been stuck to the edge of the building with blue tack. But that wasn't the creepiest thing about it. The only thing in this room was a rusty, old hospital trolley. Now, it just looked like a normal gurney, except for one tiny little detail. This gurney, it had arm restraints, like iron shackles, plus one that I assume would fit around one's neck. Now, that in itself is bad enough, but the thing that made this thing creepier than all the rooms in the whole orphanage combined was what was missing from the gurney. The hospital trolley was missing leg restraints. Now, that's something you really need to ask yourself. What would an employee need to strap someone's arms and head down for, but not their legs? Kinda makes you wonder, doesn't it? Ugh.